Hello everyone, today I'm baking Vietnamese baguette, also called Bánh mì Việt Nam. They are thin, crispy crust, soft, fluffy inside. They look beautiful and they taste even better. Please come to the kitchen with me. Welcome to SaigoncookTravel. I am Saigon Cook. So this is the recipe. Very simple. Flour, fresh flour, sourdough, starter, oil, sugar, salt, and water. The sourdough starter, you can use your active sourdough starter or you use your levain. Whatever is you have on hand. If you want to see how I revise my starter before baking, head to my other video and I also include the links in the description box below for you. Anyway, right now I try to hand mix all the ingredients first before I put in the kitchen aid mixer. I try to gently use my mixer, but you can start from the mixer itself. Now, when it's mixing, I use very low speed, add speed 2, and I add the water gradually both sides, you can see, and until it comes into the bowl together, and I increase the speed into speed 4, and I beat it until they are soft and tender. And do you know when your dough is ready? That is when you do the window pane test and it doesn't break. You can see my dough is very soft and ready. It's ready. So I make it a bowl and let it rest on the counter for 2 hours, and it went into the fridge for returning overnight. So this is the next day. Today is the baking day. So I remove my dough, and you can see very lazy dough. That means the yeast has worked wonders. I have used 200 grams of fresh flour, so this is I received about 450 grams of dough. Now I divide them into 4. Each one about 1/10, more or less. And I stretch each and every one of them. And then after that, I come back to the first one and I roll it out. And I'm shaping it into the loaf now. You can see I stretch very long. I want a lot of layer, and at the end there I try to make it very thin, because when it's thin like that, when I roll into the end, the edges will easily to ease in and enclose. Now for the top, I do the folding there, and I kept folding and tucked in so that later it have the belly in the middle. So you can see that I pinched the edge together. Now I left it there and did the remaining, and now I oil my counter because I do this step. That means stretching them to the shape that is typical for the baguette, Vietnamese baguette. That means belly big in the middle, and both side is pepper, just like that. So I kept doing the remaining, and now I ready to put on my rack to proof. You can see I reuse my parchment paper. I bought a very good parchment paper from Costco, and it can last with 2 bags. So I cover with my towel, and I spray it water so that it don't dry out, and I let it proof. It's now on to the spring, so very warm here in where I live. So I let it rise outside in the patio, and it's about 3 hours now, and the dough has risen double. So now I score them, and we will go back them. So I score with my razor. I should use the lamb here because I didn't realize that I cut down to the mid of the dough. That is not the best score. With the lamb, you will be avoiding that because the lamb it makes your score lie with the surface. That's what you want. So anyway, after I scored them, now I sprayed them with the water, and the oven I preheated 425 degrees Fahrenheit, and I bake it for 10 minutes, and then I turn off the oven and let it there for 30 minutes. That is another way. Today I started. I see it work well. Thank you for watching. I see you next time. Bye bye.